friends, it's Krista and you're watching Books and Jams. Thanks for stopping over to my channel today. I am going to be doing another tag for you today. I was tagged 3 times to do this tag, so I figured it's about time I do it. This is the middling Booktuber tag, and it was kind of created for those booktubers who are in the middle range. Not quite big booktubers, not actually anywhere near being big booktubers, but not really being a small channel anymore. Not in the booktube world. I know in the YouTube world, we're still definitely really small. Now that I've hit 2,000 subscribers, I decided it was time to finally do this tag. So thanks so much to Bree from Bree Hill and April from Getting Hugga With It and Lindsay from The Wandering Reader for tagging me in this tag. I will tag all of their videos as well as the original creators video down in the description box below. So please feel free to check out those videos. But let's just jump right into the questions. The first question is, what advice would you give to booktubers with under 100 subscribers? Don't be afraid to just be yourself. I know that seems like such a cliche answer to give, but really, especially if you watch a lot of other channels, comparison is such a nasty beast. And I compared myself to other people a lot, and I still struggle with that, I think. But just be you and be content and happy reading the books that bring you joy and not the books that might be the most hyped. Read what you want to read, be who you want to be, do your channel the way that you want to do your channel, and you will find a community of people who like that, who like you and who support you, and you don't have to be somebody that you're not, because authenticity is super important. So just be you. That would be my advice. The second question is, in a similar vein, what advice would you give to booktubers who have around 1,000 subscribers? And at this point, hopefully you've kind of found your groove and you have your schedule, or lack of schedule if you're like me, but you kind of have found your groove with BookTube. So my advice to you would be branch out a little bit. Maybe create a tag if you've never done that before, or host or create or co-host a readathon. Just branch out a little bit. Do something different. Do a buddy read if you've never done a buddy read before. Really connect in a different way with the people who are already part of your tribe. And I would also say that my advice to still be yourself is true, and that if you branch out in a creative way, you already have people who are your people. They're part of your crew and they're gonna stick with you. So don't be afraid to branch out and try a different kind of a video, a vlog if you've never done it. Just branch out a little bit and see where that might take you. Number 3 is, what question would you ask a bigger booktuber? And for this, just for curiosity's sake, I would want to know, at what point did you feel you could not respond to every comment that's left on your videos? I really prioritize responding to all of my comments, and I try to do it within a couple days if possible, but I know if my channel continues to grow, at some point that just might not be a reality. And so I just would love to know at what point they decided to not respond to everybody and how they dealt with that. Maybe it wasn't as hard for them as it might become for me if it ever gets to that point, but maybe not. I don't know. That was a conversation I would be interested in having. Number 4 is, who is a larger booktuber that deserves even more followers? And I went outside of the range of this video, which is 2,000 to 9,000. I honestly don't follow too many people who have really huge channels anymore, but someone that I love, that probably a lot of you also love, is Kayla from Books and Lala. I just am always so impressed with her creativity. She's always coming up with something new and different and fun. And so yeah, I just think that she deserves all the followers. Even though we read totally different books for the most part, I love her creativity and I find her videos a lot of fun to watch. Number 5 is, what would you consider an end game for your channel, or what do you consider success for your channel? And I feel like I've kind of already gotten the success that I ever thought I would have. Anytime someone says that they added a book to their TBR or read a book because of me, that is success for me. Anytime I have a conversation in the comments, that's success for me. Anytime I make a new friend and can have a conversation about books, that's the reason I started this channel, and that's still the reason why I do it. So I feel like I've already been successful as for what my original goals are. I don't have any aspirations of making this a job or have income out of it. It's a hobby, it's fun, and so therefore I'm having success. I guess end game would be when it stops being fun, or if all of my subscribers were to leave on the same day and I had nobody left watching. Done. Yeah, I feel like endgame would just be when it stops being fun. I know at some point life might change so drastically. I mean, one can only hope with marriage and a family that I might not have the time for it anymore, so things might have to change. But as far as I can see into the future, it doesn't look like anything's changing. So I'm going to live and bask in the success of what is already happening. I'm pretty happy with where things are. Number 6 is, what is something that you wish you did better? I guess what I would wish I did better is being able to more concisely and critically talk about the books that I'm reading. I am a very emotional reader, and so my reactions and responses tend to be pretty emotional as far as how did I like it and how did it make me feel. Even though I have a degree in English literature, I still don't feel like I have a very critical eye or speak about things very clearly and concisely. So I guess that's maybe something I wish I could do better. Number 7 is, what part of your channel makes you the most proud? And I would absolutely say the community. I feel like I stopped comparing. I tried to stop comparing a long time ago, so I have no idea how active the comment sections are on other people's videos or channels, but I'm very proud of the community that I feel like I've built through this channel, both in the Goodreads read-along group and in buddy reads that I've done and in the comment section down below. I have a lot of you who comment on almost every video. I have new people commenting all the time, and I feel like it truly is more of a community than something distant. I want to be approachable and friendly, and I want people to feel like they can talk to me in the comments, and I want them to know that they will always get a response back from me. So I'm very proud of that, and I definitely hope that that continues to grow and be a major strong point of this channel. Number 8 is, if you were to start a second channel, what would it be? What would it be about? I have a hard enough time being motivated sometimes to sit down and film videos for this, so I don't think I would ever start a second channel. But as I was thinking about it, like, I am not a beauty person. I am not a gaming person. I do not play video games. I do enjoy board games, so maybe kind of reviews or playing board games, but you have to have other people to play board games, and right now that's just not a reality in my life. So I think the only thing that I could think of would be a journey towards being more healthy, because that's something that right now in my life I'm being a little more intentional about. So maybe sharing that process. I have at least 50 pounds I'm working on losing, so maybe just being a little, I mean, if I were to ever start a second channel, which I'm not, but if I were, it would probably be something about that health journey. Number 9 is to tag some people, and I have 4 people I'm going to tag. I would like to tag Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand, Derby from Derby Lane Reading, Brittany from Brittany Reads, and Emily from Possibly Literate. I would love to see you girls answer these questions and share your wisdom and insight with the rest of the world. That is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed these answers. I would love to chat with you down in the comments below, as always, and as I've said throughout this video. So go ahead and let me know down below anything that you would like to see me do that might be a little different or out of the box, or something that you really appreciate from my channel, or a book that you've read because I have recommended it. I would love to chat with you about any of those things down in the comments below. That's it for me today, and I will be talking to you soon in another video. See you, bye!